just a vegan in a flesh hungry world.
He's a vegan. He's a vegan.
Hi, I'm Vegan Smythe. Welcome to Freedom of Preach. Animal activists have gone too far. That's the story we're hearing on the news, on the media right now. New laws are being put out in Australia, the equivalent of ag-gag type laws. If you're into animal rights, you'd have heard about this kind of thing. Laws that make it much more illegal for animal activists to gather evidence of the kind of activities that actually go on in animal farming. So there is a lot of talk about that, and I can't help thinking it's a good thing for animals that there is a lot of talk, because while there's a lot of talk, a lot of people will be talking, a lot of people will be thinking, and maybe a few people will actually be making the choice to go vegan. Some people will actually be saying, well, those people are the exact reason I'm not going vegan, which is the biggest load of bullshit ever. I really do not believe that anyone is seriously thinking about becoming vegan and then just discards it because they think animal activists have gone too far. I don't think that's happening. If you are a person to whom that's actually happened, you've almost given up all animal products, you've thrown out your leather, you've stopped using animal testing, then you see some animal activists on TV and you think, oh, I'm having nothing to do with that, get me a steak, because I'm just turned around from my journey towards helping animals because of these animal activists. They've just ruined everything. I don't think that's happening. I could be wrong, often have been. Anyway, let me know if you're that person. It'd be good to find out your point of view. But this leads me to the well-worn question, which is the subject of so many books and articles and blogs and videos, all in disagreement with each other. What is the best form of animal activism? Right now, I don't think there's necessarily an answer, except to point out that very few people are vegan. We are hearing continual reports of more and more people are going vegan. There are more and more vegan options in restaurants and things like that, but I think the figures are down around 1.5%, maybe 2% of, let's say Western culture populations, because these figures are just pretty much made up anyway. I'd have to be sure. No one's ever surveyed me. Have they surveyed you? Probably not either. But it's very hard to know what the best activities are. Animal activists of certain types think their way is right. People putting out nice YouTube videos pointing out all the realities of animal farming and how cows have to be kept pregnant their whole lives to produce milk, which shocks a lot of people when you tell them all these kind of fact-giving and the shocking stuff. And maybe the funny stuff I've tried to do. I know some people have responded well to that. I think just anything is good. Just being a vegan person at your Christmas dinner at home that you've been to for so many years, and then suddenly you're like, I'm not going to eat meat, I'm not going to have even the cream, I'm not going to have any of those products because I'm vegan, and if you want to ask me, I'll tell you why. Even that can resonate. Even good vegan cooking can cause people to become vegan because they eat it, and then in the back of their minds their whole life has been I can't go vegan because I'd have to give up the food I love. They start eating vegan food they love and think, hey, I could do this, I could actually be vegan, and then start along that path. So my gut feeling is right now all activism is good activism. Big activism, small activism, tiny activism. Anyone who's a vegan, anyone who's even close to being a vegan, is probably doing something towards helping the horrible plight of farmed animals. That's what I think, and animal activists, I don't think you've gone too far.
I'm just a vegan in a flesh hungry world.
He's a vegan. He's a vegan.